Hey guys, this is April at GatheredPlans. I have a new Plan With Me video for you today, and this is going to be the week of June 3rd through June 9th, and I am going to be planning with this gorgeous kit from Regina. This is my first time ever using a kit from this shop, and I'm really excited. And something even more exciting is this is a collab video with Rachel from GatheredPlans. And I'm really excited because Rachel has very quickly become one of my best planner friends, and I'm just so excited that she reached out to me a few months ago because we hit it off immediately. So if you are here from Rachel's channel, welcome. We'll tell you a little bit about myself in case you are new to my channel. And yeah, we're going to answer some questions. Rachel chose 2 questions and I chose 2. And we are going with the theme of New Adventures, which is the name of this kit. So I'm going to show you the kit and some of the things I'll be bringing in with it, and then get started on introductions and the questions. And yeah, so excited. It is almost summer, getting close, so really excited to start using some fun summer kits. So like I said, this is the New Adventures kit from Regina. These are the full boxes, which are just gorgeous. And then your headers, deco, sidebar items, and some heart icons. Weekend banner, heart checklist, some labels, half boxes, and icons. And then washi strips in the bottom washi, which is gorgeous. And then these icons and quarter boxes and 2 half boxes came with the kit as well. I believe she only has one size kit, or this is the full kit. I'm not sure, but it's a perfect size kit. I am going to be bringing in gold foil with this kit. I believe Rachel is as well. So these are the items that I've pulled to supplement the kit. I'm going to use these bow headers from Sadie's Stickers. These were a freebie when I put in Nikki's name from Nikki Plans. They are marble with gold bows. And then I've got some gold date dots from Nightingale Paper Co., some gold heart icons from Avenue K Design, and full box overlays from Nicole Alexia Designs, some corner overlays from Scribble Prints Co. These boxes are so gorgeous. I really don't want to take away from them with too many overlays. That's why I'm going to mainly use these corners. And then I've got some gold foiled book icons from Sticky Sloth Designs. I am going to be channeling Rachel in this Plan With Me and setting up my spread just a little bit different. Nothing too crazy, but I am going to use the to-do headers, or excuse me, the today headers in the kit, as well as the decorative headers and these bow headers. And I'm going to do a weekend washi banner. It's been a while since I've done one, and I pulled some really gorgeous washi to go in my weekend banner. So all of the 5mm washi as well as the bow washi is from Simply Gilded, as well as this floral. And then this polka dot washi is from Rose Colored Days, and it's got some slight hints of pink in it. So going really light with pink, white, and gold in the weekend banner, and I thought all these colors really complemented the kit well. So I'm going to get started with the bottom washi. I am not going to cut down the bottom washi this week because it is just gorgeous, and it comes with these really pretty scallop bows to go with it. So I'm going to get started with that. I'm not going to speed through anything this week because I'm going to do the introduction as well as the questions. So I'm going to get started with the bottom washi and kind of do a quick introduction. So my name is April, and I started my YouTube channel I think it was August of 2018. I might have to white out these lines. I'm not sure how light this pink is. We shall see. I found the planning community, no, it's not too light, in 2017 via Instagram. I had started a bullet journal, and that is how I found the planning community. I was just looking for bullet journal inspiration, and I believe the first planner girl that I found was Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. She's definitely the first Instagram account I started following. So she is a big inspiration to me, and I started my Instagram, my planning Instagram, in November of 2018. No, 2017. So I've been doing this for going on a year and a half now. I've always been a planner. I've always had a planner in high school and college. And I've always loved color coding and using stickers. So this community was just, it was made for me. It's so perfect, and I couldn't be more happy that I found this community because I found some really great friends and a great creative outlet. I work from home and I'm on my computer most of the time. So having this creative outlet has been just amazing for me and has really become my hobby. I'm in my 30s. I'm married with 6 animals, so I don't really have any hobbies. I spend a lot of time with my husband. I love reading and eating, but this has become my hobby and an outlet, and I'm so grateful for this community and finding this hobby. So I am a white space planner. I use a B6 rings insert for my weekly spreads and my monthly spreads, and A6 rings TN for my dailies and kind of my everyday carry. It's got like my meal plan and my budget in it. And then my Erin Condren, I have a vertical neutral. And this is my memory planner. So every week I do this as a rewind spread and plan white space. I use a lot of foil, a lot of characters, and this is really just my fun creative outlet. I've always enjoyed writing, and I learned calligraphy for my wedding. I hand lettered all of my wedding invitations. So it has just always been something that I enjoy. So being able to translate that into planning and making videos and finding friends in this community has just been amazing. So that's a little bit about me. I am going to grab my date covers because I have misplaced them. They're from Bodacious Prints. I'm going to grab those and get them down, and I'll get started with the questions. Alright, so I pulled these date covers from Bodacious Prints. They're just a nice neutral color. I want to keep the spread really light and airy, so I'm going to use these date covers as well as these date dots. So normally in my Plan With Me's, I like to explain everything that I'm doing, but since this is a collab with Rachel, also I'm going to put her handle on the screen. She is GatheredPlans on Instagram and YouTube, so definitely go follow her if you are not already. But since this is a collab, I'm going to answer the questions as I'm laying down the stickers, if I can. And I'm going to start with Rachel's questions and then move into mine. And I'm going to try and do all of the questions as I'm laying down my base, because I do like to talk about my actual plans as I am laying down the weekly stickers. So the first question is Rachel's, and it is, how many different countries or sovereign nations have you visited? So like I said, we're doing questions based on the New Adventures theme of the kit. So for this question, unfortunately, I don't have a very exciting answer. I have only been to 3 countries, which, I mean, I have been out of the United States. I live in Georgia in the United States, and I did not leave this country until I was 28 years old. I actually did not fly on a plane until I was 22 years old. To this day, my dad, my mom, my grandmother, none of them have been on planes. They have driven places in the United States, but they have not left the country, never been on a plane. So it is definitely saying something that I have. I can't complain about that. But I love travel. I love getting to visit new places. I love flying. So it is definitely something that I want to do more of. I think I'm going to do the pinks and purples for my flags this week. So the first time I left the country was in 2016. My husband and I went on our honeymoon to Jamaica. So that is the Second country I visited, obviously the first is the United States because I was born here. So we got to go to Jamaica for a week for a honeymoon, and it was absolutely amazing. Just such a gorgeous country, but just the best people, the most humble and sweet people I've ever met in my life. It was just such an amazing experience. I mean, not to mention it was my honeymoon, so like that was great. But the country was beautiful. The food was delicious. My husband and I love food. It is definitely our love language. So we ate a ton, enjoyed the beautiful scenery, and really just enjoyed the people and the culture. We loved it. So that was both of our first time out of the country was to Jamaica. And the second time was less than 6 months after that. I won a trip to Iceland with my company. I was one of the top sales people for the year and won a all expenses paid 5-day trip to Iceland, which was a shock and was amazing. My husband got to go as well. So it was both of our first time to Europe, and Iceland was like visiting another planet. It was so beautiful. We went in May, so it was not terribly cold. I mean, it was colder than we're used to, but not unbearably cold. I don't know if I could have handled it during the winter, but during the spring, it was just beautiful, and I could talk forever about how amazing Iceland is. If you are trying to decide where you want to visit, somewhere new or somewhere different, I highly suggest it. Amazing food, amazing culture. If you enjoyed Game of Thrones, a lot of Game of Thrones was filmed there, and we did a lot of tours, and they pointed out places that, you know, things were filmed at, which was just really exciting and fun. So that was really cool. But those are the only 3 countries that I have been to. So, to broaden on that question, I was going to tell you the top 3 countries that I would like to visit as well. So I finished with my date covers. Those were from Bodacious Prints. The date dots were from Nightingale Paper Co. I am on the PR team for both of these shops, so check my description for coupon codes. I am going to move to my sidebar. So the top 3 countries that I would like to visit outside of the ones that I have been to is starting with Japan. So my husband is half Japanese. My father-in-law moved to the United States from Japan when he was a young adult and met my now mother-in-law and has lived here since the late 70s, early 80s. So my husband and I, one of our biggest goals is to visit Japan one day. His dad has never been able to take him. It just wasn't something that once they had kids that they could make happen. My mother-in-law did get to go and meet all of my father-in-law's family, which is really, really cool. I want to go there and eat. I want to meet my husband's family in Japan, but I really want to go there and eat everything under the sun. My husband owns a Japanese restaurant. Him and my brother-in-law run it, and I actually worked there in college. That's how I met my husband. I love Japanese food. I love food in general. So going to Japan and being able to meet his family and just be immersed in the culture and eat all the food would be absolutely amazing. So that is definitely number 1 on our list of where we would like to travel. Number 2 is my personal, I can't put this down straight to save my life, or maybe this isn't straight. My number 2 is one of my personal places I've always wanted to go, which is Greece. It has just always been such, a beautiful country to me, and in my mind somewhere that I want to visit. So that is my number 2. Also, if you are close to the same age as me, and you watch Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, also made me want to go there. I actually read the book and the movie. Made me want to go there as well. And number 3 on the list of where we would like to travel is Australia. I really wanted to be able to go to Australia during my undergrad, and y'all, this is why I can't talk and do things. This is not how my sidebar goes. I think this is why I have to tell y'all what I'm doing to keep myself on track. Okay. So Australia, I wanted to do a study abroad there when I was in college, but I just never was able to make it happen. I have always wanted to go to Australia. I want to see all the animals. I want to hear all the accents. I want to see the beaches and the coral reef and everything. So that is definitely high up on my list of where we'd like to travel. So hopefully one day soon, I will be able to say I have been to more countries than just 3, and hopefully those countries I just mentioned will be part of that. Okay, now my sidebar is looking more like it is supposed to. We do try and visit a lot of states within the United States, so we have been able to visit quite a few states together and plan to keep adding more states to our travel list. We do love traveling, and we're always up for a new adventure. All right, so I've got my habit trackers down and my weekly tracker for my meals. I'm going to put a quarter box here for what I am reading. I think I'm gonna do the scalloped box, and then I'm going to put the washi strip that matches the bottom. So Rachel's next question is, what would you say to someone who has never been out of their hometown? And I thought this was such an interesting question that she came up with, because I am the first person in my family who has moved out of our hometown. I'm the first person who went away for college. So I have a lot of experience with this question. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next, and then I will answer. So I'm going to go through and do my headers. I'm going to alternate between the I keep saying that, the today, the floral, and then these foiled Sadie stickers. I'm going to save the to-do because I can use those functionally. I normally don't use these type of headers, but I'm going to mix it up and use the today because I know Rachel does some, so I'm going to mimic her and use some of those and just alternate those throughout. So I'm going to do that as I'm answering this question. So my advice to someone who has never been out of their hometown is do it. Just do it. Because meeting new people and experiencing different cultures is going to broaden your world and make you a better person. I know my family had the best intentions in the world raising me. I have an amazing family. I was raised by a single father, and they did an amazing job. But I would have never met the people that I met and experienced the different cultures like I have if I would have stayed in my hometown. And I am so grateful for that. It has made me such a better and stronger person to have been able to experience everything that I have just by leaving. And when I left my hometown, I was 18. I left for college to go away to college, and I've never gone back. And it's not because I don't love my family, but it's because I know there's so much more out there. And that may be the extrovert in me talking, but I can't imagine my life without having experienced living somewhere different and meeting all new people. And I know that I'm in the minority, but I could not have been more excited when I was thinking about where I wanted to go to college than thinking about going to a class and not knowing anyone. Walking into a huge, freshman lecture and not knowing anyone there. It excited me, and it made me want to experience that. And I know not everyone is like that, and not everyone has that desire, but I would suggest anyone, if you have not even just visited for a weekend somewhere outside of your hometown, go do it, because it will change your life and change it for the better. I do go home and visit my family very often. I love them. but I have no desire to move back to my hometown. I have one younger sister, but I have 7 younger cousins, and I tell them every day, just go out and experience something else. Just do it for yourself. And that's definitely the advice I have for anyone who has not gotten the opportunity to do that or has been scared to do it. It'll just make your life so much better. And just meeting different people. That's my favorite thing. And I live in a college town, so it is, a big assortment of people, and I love walking down the street and just seeing people that, don't look like me and who don't think like me, and I don't know, I love it. And I know not everyone's like that, and if you're an introvert and you're scared, just do it for a weekend. Just go somewhere and experience it. That is my advice. So, moving on to my third question. This is my question, and it's, if you could pick a whole new career or college major for a new professional adventure, what would it be? So mine is kind of twofold answer. My degree is in animal science. I intended on being a veterinarian, but I never got into vet school. So I never really got to experience that career. I did work at a vet clinic for 3 years after I graduated from college while I was trying to get into vet school. So I did see the career kind of firsthand, but I didn't really get to experience it. So I would, I still like to have been able to do that, even though I do love my life now, and I'm grateful that I didn't go to 4 years of vet school because my life would be so different. But I am going to say that can't be my answer. So if I had to pick a different career path, I think I'm gonna go just crazy off the wall and say a professional athlete. So pause on that topic. I am going to start my washi banner. I have actually never done a washi banner on camera, but I am going to do that, and fingers crossed it doesn't look crazy, but I'm going to do that as I'm answering my last questions. So I will tell you what tools I'm going to use. I have my ruler from Erin Condren and my slice tool from Amazon. I'll be using both of those for my washi banner. And I'm going to make this kind of a short washi banner, and I'm going to put my weekend banner in the kit over it. So, wherever, there it is. Okay. So, my answer was professional athlete. So, I played softball my entire life. I also played in college. I played on the club team at the University of Georgia and absolutely loved it. I miss playing so much, and this is an interesting answer because who's to say I actually had the talent to be a professional athlete, but I so wish that I could still play softball. Or I wish that I would have gotten my degree in physical therapy or something along those lines so I could still be involved with softball. That's probably a better answer. And I could be involved with a team or coaching or something along those lines. I really miss being involved. I have started kind of mentoring / coaching a middle school softball player this year, and I've really, really enjoyed that. So if I had to choose, that is what I would choose. I'm alternating the sizes of the washi as well as the colors. I am using, all gold foil, like I said, except for this Stardust here. It does have some silver in it, but it is intentionally mixed, so I don't mind that. So yeah, that is my question, my answer to my first question. Something sports related, softball, coaching, playing, something along those lines. I think I would have really enjoyed that. And physically, I definitely wish I would have stayed as fit as I was when I was playing college softball. So my second question is, what Olympic sport would you like to compete in? And I honestly completely forgot that that was my question because I kind of just answered that. When I made up these questions with Rachel, I did not think of my answers. I didn't know what I was going to answer for my sport question. So obviously, if I could have competed in any Olympic sport, I would have chosen softball. Softball was actually removed, softball and baseball was removed from the Olympics for the past 2 Olympics, and it was absolutely heartbreaking because there's not professional softball. There is a professional softball league, but it's not near as lucrative or popular as professional baseball. So without the Olympics, girls who played softball really didn't have anything to strive for. I mean, you had college ball, but nothing past that. So when they removed it from the Olympics, it was really devastating and just, I hated it. But 2020, the Olympics is going to be in Japan, and Japan has brought back softball and baseball, and I'm so excited to be able to watch. I know it's not professional, it's amateur in the Olympics, but just being able to watch it again. I do watch college softball a good bit, but being able to watch that caliber of playing is going to be really awesome. But I'm going to kind of give myself another rule. I can't pick softball, so any other sport I could compete in the Olympics, and honestly, it would be gymnastics. I always wanted to do gymnastics, and I never got to, which is probably a good thing because I am very accident prone, and I know I would have hurt myself. But if I could have learned and could have done it, I definitely would have done gymnastics. I just think it is so beautiful, and you really do have to be such an amazing athlete to be able to compete at it. And I love watching it. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the Olympics to watch. So that is what I would say I would compete in if I could compete at the Olympic level. I'm really excited for the Olympics next year. I love watching and just seeing people compete. It's really, really something special. So I'm really interested to hear Rachel's answers to these questions. I know she is very athletic and, works out. So I'm excited to hear how she answers my questions as well as her own. And if you do not already, definitely go follow Rachel on Instagram, subscribe to her channel on YouTube. She is absolutely hilarious and so down to earth and real. I just love watching her videos, and I'm so grateful that I found her in the planner community to be friends with. So I'm doing my last little strip of washi here, my weekend banner. And I really like how this looks. I'm really happy with it. I didn't overlap my washi very much, which I used to do, but these colors are all so pretty. I wanted them all to stand out, and I love it. So very happy with it. So I'm going to lay down my weekend banner, which is so dainty and pretty, right over this. Oh, I love it. So pretty. Okay, so like I said, all of that washi, all but one is from Simply Gilded, and then this one is from Rose Colored Days. So now, full boxes. So pretty. I love it. Okay, so I finished off that sheet of full boxes. And now let's do some overlays and corners. I think the only actual full box overlay I'm going to use from Nicole Alexia Designs over the quote box. I think it's going to be really pretty over these flowers. So those corners were from Scribble Prints Co. The overlay was from Nicole Alexia Designs. And I think that is everything for the base, and I will be right back with the first half of the week. All right, so I have the first half of the week. Starting on Monday, I had to call Georgia Power because we have been having crazy electrical issues at our house, and we needed them to come see what was going on. So they actually came out really quickly, so I'm going to use the phone icon. I don't like it like that. From the kit for calling them and Georgia Power coming. Yep, that's good. Okay. And then I had to get to work. So I'm going to use one of the flags. I think I'll do this blue one here for working, taking up a nice chunk of the day. And then I also pulled this foiled work script from Avenue K Designs. Put that right there. Perfect. Alrighty. So then I had a meeting that was out of town. So I am going to use one of the quarter boxes here in the kit. Let's do this neutral one. And the car icon for driving to my meeting. So, had my meeting, and when I was driving home from a meeting, I talked to my dad on the phone, so I pulled these foiled hearts from Avenue K Design, and there's a little bit of green in this kit, and I wanted to pull in some more, so I'm going to use the light green. These sheets are like ombre, which I really like, so I'm going to use the light green, or I guess a gradient. So I'm going to do that right there for talking to my dad. And then when I got home, I had to do some filming. So this week I'm going to try and do all my filming the same way. So I'm going to use these circle hearts that are in the kit and film, edit, and upload script from Avenue K Design. So I'm going to use that circle heart and then my foiled script. So that is for filming. And then I took my pups on a walk. Actually, my husband and I both took our pups on a walk. So I'm going to use the shoe icon from the kit for our walk. And then we decided to have a relaxing night out on our patio. So let's see. I'm going to use a solid color box. Let's do this pink. So we sat out on our patio and had drinks. It's so nice and relaxing. We do have a ton of mosquitoes here in Georgia, but we light a ton of tiki torches so we don't get eaten alive and just get to enjoy the warm weather and let our dogs run around. So I pulled this sheet of foiled wine glasses from Bodacious Prints to mark patio time and drinks. And then we grilled, which another reason I just love summer, being able to cook outside. So nice. All right, get that box straight. So I pulled this grilling sheet of munchkins from Once More with Love. I'm going to use this one here, little munchkin in her mint dress. So I'm going to do that right there for grilling. Perfect. All right, so that is everything on Monday. Moving on to Tuesday. First thing Tuesday morning, I did some planning. So I want to use a piece of washi. Maybe marble. Yeah, let's do the marble. And then I pulled some planners from Happy Honeybee, and they're kind of large, so I kind of just want to put it in the middle of the washi. And then, you know, not write anything because I'll know that means planning. So I thought this blue would match. I think so, and it's perfect because it's like planner and coffee, which is definitely what I did first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna do that right there. Yeah, I like that. So these are from Happy Honeybee. And then I uploaded, so I'm going to do another one of the circle hearts. Actually, for uploading, I think I'm going to do, she has these cutout icons, and there's a laptop. Yes, there is. Yeah, so let's do that. That laptop for uploading, and then I pulled the upload script from Avenue K. I'm using a lot of Avenue K because this is a collab with Rachel from Gathered Plans, and she introduced me to Avenue K design, so only appropriate. So then I picked up some lunch. There is a utensil icon, yes. And I picked up Chick-fil-A, which was delicious. Guilty pleasure for sure. So that's for picking up Chick-fil-A for lunch. Then I had a meeting. So I'm going to do this quarter box here. Ooh, let's do a bow quarter box. I like these that have like little notched corners. They're really cute. Ooh, that does not fit. Let's see if we can move everything up a tad without... I don't know what it is about Regina Laugh stickers, but they come off so well. It's really nice. All right, there we go. So I moved everything up just a tad so I could fit that quarter box there. So that is for my meeting. And then I did some reading. So I pulled these books from Nightingale Paper Co. And I'm going to use, I was going to use this light blue. Yeah, there's not a lot of purple. I was like, the purple might work, but let's do this light blue color here for reading. And then I talked to my sister on the phone, so I pulled this sheet of foiled hearts from Avenue K, and I'm going to do that right there for talking to my sister. And then I did some cleaning, so I'm going to pull, let's see, I think I might do a piece of this washi. It's kind of like little thing size. And then do the spray bottle icon. I think that will be perfect. There's a ton of half boxes in this kit, but not a ton of quarter boxes, which is what I use more. There we go. All right, so that is for doing some cleaning. And then my husband and I watched House, which is our current obsession, and I'm going to use this cute cutout TV icon here. Perfect. All right. So that is for House. So that is it on Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm going to do something a little bit different. There is this work header in the kit, so I'm just going to use it to mark work in the morning. And I think, you know, usually you'd have a checklist underneath, like a header or something, but I'm just going to use it to mark it off and see how I like that. So I'm going to leave that there for working. Then I had a wax appointment, so I'm going to use this alarm clock, and I think I'm going to do it on quarter box. No, I don't want to do that. I like breaking it up some. So we're just going to do that right there for my wax appointment. Then I picked up Chipotle on my way home for lunch, which was delicious. I'm going to use one of these utensil icons. These are from Nightingale Paper Co. I'm going to use this light pink here. So that is for picking up Chipotle. And then I went grocery shopping. I had to do more work, but I don't need to mark more work. So after work, I went grocery shopping, and I think there is a grocery cart icon. Yes. Do I want to do that on this quarter box? Let's see. What do I have coming up? Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll do that quarter box here. And then the grocery cart icon for going to Publix. There we go. And then I did some editing. So I'm going to do one of these circle heart icons and my foiled script for editing from Avenue K Design right there. And then we decided to have some more patio time, which is just so nice and perfect. I think for this one, let's do this blue box. It's really pretty. It's got that hot air balloon in the background. So I'm going to do that right there for patio time. And then I pulled this sheet from Rose Colored Days. It's the collab with GatheredPlans. And I'm just going to use one of these foiled hearts for that. Oh, that's back-to-back hearts. Maybe I won't do that. Let's save that. And this is hot gold. I do have some hot gold in here, but I prefer light gold, so we're going to hold off on that. I think I might use the house icon, except that it's blue and the box is blue and the box is very crooked. There we go. All right, what do I have after that? We did cooking and we watched house. So what do I want to do? All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move this box down a tad and then use this box for patio time and dinner. And then I pulled this Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. He's like super excited to be eating Winston, which will be perfect. All right, we'll do that. And then we'll do another TV icon for watching house. Oh, I pulled my TV icons from Nightingale Paper Co. So let's see. Let's do, I think those blues, or we'll do this. It's like a light violet color. Perfect. All right, so that is for watching house. All right, so that is the first half of the week. I'm gonna go through and fill this out, and I'll be back in 1 minute with the second half of the week. All right, guys, I have the second half of the week. Starting on Thursday, I uploaded my plan with me, so I'm going to use one of the heart icons and my upload script from Avenue K Design here. Perfect. Alrighty. And then I had to get some work done, so I'm going to use the last flag in the kit, and then I'll just write in work. I have so many scripts, but I'm trying not to use them like right next to each other and just hand letter. I could probably use scripts for every single activity at this point because I love buying script stickers. Okay. So that is for work, and I like that those flags take up a big chunk of time because that's what I do for most of the day. All right, so my husband did bring home some Chinese takeout for lunch. So I've got this sheet from Nightingale Paper Co. Funny story, the 3 Winstons I've used from this sheet, I actually thought he was holding popcorn and I used them for movie nights. And then she actually came out with a movie night Winston and I realized these were Chinese takeout. So we're gonna use it for the first time correctly. So that is for takeout for lunch. And I love this Winston character. He is my favorite. And then I did some filming. So I'm going to use the asterisk icon from the kit, as well as the film script, also from Avenue K Design. Right there. Perfect. All right, and then my husband and I took our pups on a walk. So I pulled this sheet from Nightingale Paper Co. And sometimes I cut these paw prints in half. I think today I'm going to leave them together. Yes, and walk our pups there. And then I did some cleaning. So let's see. There's an icon I want to use for that. There's a hanger, which I really didn't do laundry. I mopped. But we'll just use that for tidy up. Let's see if I want to use a quarter box. No, because I have some other stuff coming up. That'll be big. So I'm just going to use that for cleaning up the house. And then I had some me time and did a face mask in red. So I pulled this sheet from Nightingale Paper Co. that has the face mask Winstons. And I think I'm going to do the pink. All right, so that is for a face mask and read. Then my husband and I watched a new movie. It was really, really good. I'm going to use a half box for that which means that that will be the last thing for today. And that'll be okay. Maybe I'll do a bow. Now let's do one of these. So indecisive. I think I am going to do a bow. I think these are pretty. So, oh goodness. I think I might take off, tidy up, because it wasn't a big deal. Leave my face mask and do this half box. That's if I can get this up. There we go. This face mask Winston is pretty big, but he's so cute and I want to use him. So let's put down this half box. And then we'll do the Winston right there. Yep, that'll be perfect. And I'll just save that. So for the movie, I pulled this sheet from Popco Stickers. It is her like movie reel. So I'm going to do that right there. And just write movie night. We watched Searching, which was really good. We enjoyed it. Alrighty, so that will finish off Friday. We did do some things after the movie, but that will be fine. So that was Thursday, excuse me. So that finished off Thursday. So moving on to Friday, I had a ton of work calls and I actually had a really productive day. So I pulled this sheet from Panda Bird Designs. It's her foiled work scallop, which these are so beautiful. I need to go ahead and buy more because I love them. And I love using them as the first thing of the day. I just think they're so pretty. So I'm going to do that scallop right there. Perfect. And then let's see. All right. So next, there was a ton of sticker sales this day and new releases. So I'm going to use this heart icon from Avenue K Designs for buying all the stickers. I definitely purchased more than I should have, but I was really excited. So that is for all of the sticker sales. And then I did some more filming. So I'm going to use, there is a camera icon here I'm going to use on this little sheet. I love these little doodle icons. And then another one of my film scripts from Avenue K Design. I actually did pick up a new order from her shop during the sale, so I'm excited. And then after that, let's see. All right, so I pulled these laptops from Chic Blossom Prints, and I think I'm going to use this light pink one. So this was for my work calls. I had quite a few of them on Friday, so I'm going to do that there, and then I'm going to do this camera icon and film script. Yeah, that is perfect. Okay, so that is for Friday during the day, and then that evening I took a bath and did some reading, which was really nice and relaxing. And let's see, these are the bath icons from Bodacious Prints. I think I'm going to use this neutral one here. So that is for a bath and reading. And then I went to Publix to pick up some things that I forgot for dinner. So I'm going to use this little credit card icon from the kit for running to Publix. And then, let's see, I want to use a half box if there is room. This one. Yes, all right, so we'll do this half box. My husband and I just had a relaxing night and watched House. So let's use, I pulled these TVs from Nightingale Paper Co. Let's use this pink one here. So that is for watching House. Perfect. And that is it for Friday. So moving on to Saturday. Saturday morning, I did my pre-planning, which is my Saturday morning routine. So I'm going to use this little notched quarter box as well as the planner icon for my pre-planning. That's a lot of bows, but that's okay. It's never too many bows, right? All right. So then I drove to Augusta to spend the day with my dad and my stepsisters. So I'm gonna use a piece of washi. I think I'm gonna do this pink piece here because that took up some time. And then I'm just gonna do this foiled car icon on top of that. This is from Bodacious Prints, so that is for driving to Augusta. And then once I got there, we had a barbecue and just hung out at my dad's house, which was really fun. So I'm gonna use a half box for that. And then there is a house icon here in the kit. So this is for hanging out at my dad's and having a little barbecue. And then I picked up Starbucks on my way back. So there is a little coffee cup. I'm gonna do that right there for Starbucks. When I got home, I just relaxed and did some reading. So I pulled this sheet from Once More with Love. I used this blue reading munchkin right there. My book is getting really good, so I've been doing a ton of reading. And then that night, I did some filming, but I think I'm going to leave it off because I'm running out of room and I want to mark that I ordered pizza for us. So I don't think I have room for a box, but I pulled this foiled food icon sheet from Nightingale Paper Co. We had pizza and watched House, which we are trying not to let pizza become our Saturday ritual, but it's just so good. So I'm going to use this pizza icon right here. Perfect for pizza night. Oh, I love that. Okay, so that is it on Saturday. So moving on to Sunday. First thing I did was film, which is right now. So I'm going to use this last heart icon as well as the film script. I did upload on Saturday. I filmed and uploaded, but you know, there's just not enough room sometimes for everything. Okay, my film script. So I am filming early on Sunday because I am doing a collab with Rachel of GatheredPlans this week. I know I've mentioned that, and we are actually uploading this on Sunday, which is not normal for me. But, so I'm not going to have everything filled out for today, but that is okay. I'm going to fill out everything I can. So I am working today at my husband's restaurant. So I'm going to use this scalloped label for that. And then an icon. Do this clipboard icon, which is pretty cute. So that is for working. And then that is the last thing that I know is going on. So I'm going to go through and fill all of this out and then show you the completed spread minus the rest of today. I don't know what will be going on for the rest of today, but if you'd like to see that, I will post a completed spread tomorrow on Instagram. So I'm going to go through and fill out this half of the week. Be right back to show you the mostly completed spread. All right, so here is my completed spread minus this little bit on Sunday that I will fill in. But I love how this turned out. I think the artwork is gorgeous and little touches of gold. Let me give you a Viv wiggle. Definitely brought in some gold. I just love this. I can't wait to see Rachel's spread. If you are not already, definitely go check out Rachel. She is at GatheredPlans on YouTube and Instagram. This was our collab spread. So excited to see how they look. We both have very different planning styles, but we are both white space planners, so I'm excited to see how they look and just had so much fun answering the questions for our collab today. And definitely go check out her video to hear her answers. If you would like to see this completed spread, including this last little bit, you can follow me on Instagram. I am at GeorgiaGirlPlans. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already, subscribe to my channel. And I do try and post 2 to 3 videos per week. And comment below and let me know if you have used this kit, or if you're interested in doing a collab with me. Please let me know below. And that is it for this week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.